Hello and welcome to Frogger Walkable City. I've been playing this for about 8 minutes now. 11 minutes, whatever, I can't do math. I received an email last night, from Woe Industries, and it just says, "Hey, just wanted to share this with a link to the game," followed by a short description that says, "We created a version of Frogger in an open world, car-free city, where Frogger rides the subway, goes on quests, and uncovers a deeper mystery about the seemingly idyllic city, all while trying to collect 10 gil for a ride on the bullet train." So, I I don't know what they want. Like, there's no request for me to play the game. It's just like they're telling me it exists. So I don't know if they had the expectation that I would take that email and say, well, I guess they want me to play it and then jump into a game that the only inspiration for Frogger that I've seen so far is the fact that you're a frog, but that it could easily be Frog Super Mario from Super Mario Bros. 3 is the inspiration, or I don't know, a frog that somebody saw at a pond one day. It doesn't really feel anything like Frogger. I don't think the comparison there makes any sense whatsoever, but whatever. In any case, I've come through and I've played a little bit. I mean, I've collected a couple of gil. You're supposed to get the 10. I'm not getting the 10 gil because I just haven't been able to really figure out exactly what I need to do to get the 10. I mean, I know that it's all about going and exploring the city, talking to people, and occasionally we get some new stuff. Like we just got this where, well, I mean, I got a gun, but I guess I can't use it. Maybe I have to use it for something else. I don't know. I also don't care. Like, I mean, I've been trying to get into this, but it's just not happening for me. Um, so the whole general gist is you're the frog. You're going to go into these different rooms. You're going to talk to people. They're going to give you a small little quest of some sort or a job. You're going to do that job. You're going to earn some gil, and then you keep repeating the process until you have earned, you know, 10 gil, and then you get on the bullet train, I assume, and you go to wherever it is you're going to go. There are some areas that I think are a little bit better designed than others, but overall, I would say that aside from the rooms that are just basically empty with somebody in it telling you that, hey, this room is empty, um, the game does seem to be, designed with some decent care towards the rooms, and I think that's relatively impressive that they've done so. But for the most part, it's just kind of just almost like an exercise in futility, where I'm just walking around trying to find it and figure out exactly what I'm trying to see in order to hit that 10 gold, 10 gil, rather. Um, so I don't know. Like, I mean, I've played it for a little bit. Like, I don't really see the point to go. The story isn't exactly. I don't know the word. Engaging might be the word for that I'm looking for. I mean, the graphics. I mean, it's RPG Maker assets, or it's RPG Maker artwork. It's made in RPG Maker. I mean, it's one of those systems that it's not always terribly alluring. It's not necessarily impressive. But I will say they've done a decent job of putting everything together, so the town doesn't, or the city, or whatever it is, it looks fairly decent. No real complaints there. And I would say overall, like, I mean, it seems like theoretically this is probably some degree of promising if you can make it around and actually care about what you're doing. I I don't. Like, I mean, like, I've tried, but I just can't really get into the story because I don't care about the frog. The frog is like this silent protagonist that doesn't seem to have much to say about anything, no real interactions with anything. Yeah, I can get on a train and head to the different stations, which doesn't really do much. It just kind of allows me to fast travel around town to an extent, and I guess that's nice. But overall, like I said, I mean, it's just you go and you do some stuff, you talk to people, do some combat here and there. Uh, so I don't know. It's certainly not for me. Again, I have no idea even what they wanted. Uh, so, but hey, I did it because I mean, whatever. I mean, like, I guess this could be like a lesson to anybody in the future. If you send me an email that doesn't even tell me what you want, you just say, hey, you don't like, say, hey, Matt, like I'm just going to assume you sent out a blanket, collection of emails to anybody you had access to, and you're just hoping somebody takes that and feels like it's personalized enough to do something about. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm not going to email them back or anything. I don't really feel it's necessary. I'm not going to post this on their itch page. I'm just going to put it on YouTube and be like, hey, this is a game. It exists. Play it if you want. Don't if you don't. It's whatever you want. Um, yeah. Have a nice weekend, I guess. I don't know.